I am Bookface. Welcome to my first real video of the year. The other one it did exist. I'm pretty sure. But this is the first video that's like the other videos, the video. You can tell it's been a while since I've recorded something. So I figured I'd go with something relatively easy for me and talk about the goofy campfire story / jokes of Lumberjack Folklore. Now, if you haven't seen it, basically Lumberjack Folklore is a bunch of goofiness from a bunch of rednecks, and I love it. So far I've done 13 videos of this, and this will be the 14th, so yeah, I kind of like the subject, because it's really goofy. But, interestingly enough, I actually have a bit of background in this. Now, if you aren't excited by the thrilling world of research, skip to this point in the video. So like I said, I love this series. I've made a bunch of these. Problem is, it's not the biggest sort of topic in folklore and myth. So my topics, or at least the good ones, started getting a little sparse. And in my search for some more obscure fearsome critters, because yes, that's what they're officially called, I found mention of something called Yarns of the Big Woods by Art Childs. So obviously I looked for this so I could add it to my obsessive collection of weird resources, and I couldn't find it. And I don't just mean I couldn't find an available copy or a PDF or anything. I mean, I was not even sure if it actually existed or ever existed. I looked so many places and found like a couple things. I found it on this website, lumberwoods.com, not sponsored, where it's available as an ebook. But the thing is, the website doesn't really put any credentials, and I've kind of been trying to cite my sources a lot more recently. So I was kind of like, well, this is cool, but why do I trust you? Trust no one. Long story short, well, looking at the Lumberwoods version, I found out that it actually isn't a book, which is why I was having trouble finding it. It was a series of old newspaper articles, and from there, and some searches, I managed to get my information. Well, at that point I already had the information, but I managed to confirm that it was indeed a thing. Now, that doesn't make it more reliable a story, but it means it's not just these people online writing some Reddit post. Would you call this credibility? I don't know what my conclusion is here, but I found an actual source that is more, I don't want to say respectable. I'm trying not to roast lumberwoods.com. I appreciate all this. So these three creatures all come from those weird newspaper articles, which you can find on lumberwoods.com. Again, not sponsored, but I feel like I've been a little harsh. And also, these articles are from like the mid-1920s, so just feel like that's worth pointing out. Now, without further ado, let's jump right in. First up, we got Boat Hound. Got the scientific name, Nevis for Waimani. They got bodies shaped like boats, 4 ears, mouth like an alligator, and feet like a frog. Cause them fancy earmerators, they got real good hearing. I can hear them front and behind themselves real easy. Look around for some boats not tied down and swallow them. They look around for some boats not tied down, nothing. Swallow them down whole. That's what she said. They look for that food at night. Then during the day, they're resting on the bottom of lakes. Yeah, I like to sleep in too, Boat Hound. Next up, we got the Spedemon. It's got that scientific name, Rapidus demonicus dorsinae. Whatever that means. They got these round bodies with 5 legs coming out like some kind of wagon wheel. They love chasing around them little critters just for the fun of it. They're real mean like that. Sometimes they can be heard in the evening spin around like some kind of cartwheel. Incredible hard to see because of that crazy speed. They're just zooming by. What's that, a gust of wind? No, it's Spedemon. I'm gonna have to caption this video because of how hard it is to understand me. Last up, got the Cortin Dainty. What was that? Last up, we got the accordion theater. Got that scoliosis named Music Corpus Bacchini. Their body's sectioned up like some kind of accordion. Makes noise by squeezing his upper body real tight. We gotta do them sit-ups, make some noise. Next sound starts out like a little sigh and turns into this yell for stopping. Kinda like me when I'm getting tired of my research, I just I'm fine, why you ask? Usually makes itself scarce for hiding in real dark places. Sometimes you can hear them during the day, but mostly you hear them at night. They're real shy. They also like to sleep in. Can't blame them. But Demon's the only one that ain't taking a good old nap during the day. Nerd. Okay, now that version of Bookface that we never want to see again has finished talking, I guess no point in rehashing what he already said. There are 3 creatures from Lumberjack Folklore, specifically from the articles Yarns of the Big Woods by Art Childs. If you want to learn more about these things, if there is more, or if you want to learn about other creatures of Lumberjack Folklore, or just any of the kind of stuff I talk about, down in the description there'll be a link to my new website where I put all my research, my sources, my drawings, got a lot of those. Some of them real good, some of them real goofy. Most of these are going to have some goofy ones and some serious ones. It's nice to see the contrast. I've also got a Patreon, if for some reason you think I deserve money for this. And of course, if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye!